Alright, this low-key is scary because I've been to LA a lot. Not only have I been to LA a lot, one time that I went to LA, I was with a couple people that have not been to LA. Just one of my mans has prior. And me and him were kind of telling everybody on like, yo, you shouldn't be wearing the Boston hat or when we go to this side. Yo, don't wear that Yankee fitted when we over here. Yo, put that San Francisco Giants hat down. Like, everybody's like, bro, it's not even that serious. Like, you think they're gonna get mad? You really think they're gonna get heated? Because we have sports teams on our heads and me and homies the only two understanding this. Like, yeah, bro, like, what are you talking about? You can get clapped up and done up, and if you in the wrong neighborhood doing the wrong type of shit. I feel like a lot of people by now know Wallo, and definitely if you're watching this, you should have watched $1 million worth of game. We always give him shout outs on this channel, huge fan. Wallo is Gilly the Kid's cousin, Gilly the King of Philly for some that know him that way. Wallo is hilarious, love his content. But what he does is he makes content like running down the block screaming, get down the block, he's out of breath. You tired? Well, go to bed tomorrow because people that are tired will never become millionaires. Like this crazy shit. One time he put ketchup all over his head, pretend he got busted in the head.
I was being me. I didn't care about what nobody else was doing. I was focused on me. That's what it was about. And I couldn't see nothing. I went blind. I went deaf. I couldn't hear it. I couldn't see what everybody else was doing. I was doing me. Every day. What you gonna do? Is you gonna do you? When you gonna start doing you? When you gonna start believing in yourself?
Man,
why should I believe in you? Yo, man, what is you doing, man?
It's raining. You want
What is you doing?
Bitch,
You be doing my video. You gonna mess the whole video up.
longest.
So what? You own the camera.
So imagine being in a neighborhood and you see this man running down the block with a cell phone out of his hand, screaming and wilding, yelling a whole bunch of motivational words. You probably don't even know what's going on. You're not sure what set he's from. I'm gonna show you guys the video, but what happens is Wallo goes to a Mexican neighborhood. Being black in Cali, you Mexican and go to a black neighborhood and do some shit like that, running on the block, you waving a camera, they're gonna press you. You black and go to a Mexican neighborhood and start running on the block, waving cameras and shit, they're gonna press you. What are you doing around here, homie? What you banging? Like, that's instantly what they thinking. Me and Wallo's from the East Coast, so this shit to us is like, whoa, banging. No, we civilians. Just to be in the neighborhood over there, you can't even go to certain neighborhoods. Like, you literally can't drive down certain blocks.
I almost got killed when I was in LA because my goofy didn't realize that I was in some Mexicans area I was supposed to be. So I go, listen, I see damn nice trees. It's nice on this block. I go to set my camera. I'm ready to run down the middle of the street. Mexican boy.
The L with Florida, that's the L with LA. You see palm trees, beautiful sun, single family homes. You're like, oh, this is a nice neighborhood. This shit is beautiful. I'll raise my kids here. Bow, 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 bow. You just start hearing fireworks going off. Little do you know, they're not fireworks.
Come out of the house. Another one was in a wheelchair coming, but the one boy that came out, he pulled a piece on me. He said, what the f you doing around here? On everything I love. I don't really share this story because I don't want nobody to realize that I was a chaz. When I seen the piece, I immediately retreated. Listen, I surrendered. I got on my knees. I got right on my knees, cuz.
On the block?
Yeah, on the block. He had everything I love. Listen what happened.
Pulling his piece out and he dropping to his knees.
I surrendered. I got on my knees. I'm like, hold up. Listen. He like, what you doing around here, right? And I got my stand, cause I guess they think I'm trying to record somebody.
Oh, he's out there with a tripod and shit, running around. They pressing him. Again, they don't know what he's there for. You could be recording somebody's hood. You could be recording where to come and lick somebody's crib, where y'all gonna come back and do what y'all do. They don't know what's going on, and they live at war every single day. They live in that mindset. They ain't living in a regular civilian mindset.
So I get on the joint. I'm like, oh, and it was, and the boy that came out in the wheelchair, he basically saved my life. I don't know if dude was going to kill me, pistol whip me. I think I pistol. It was a little step. My drawers got wet. I'm just saying, my drawers got wet on everything I love. My drawers got wet. Okay, so the boy come out in the wheelchair. This dude was like, no, that's the dude that be making the videos. He from the East Coast. He cool, man. He funny guy. I'm like, yeah, that's me. But I already, my drawers wet already. I'm like, yo, listen. I grabbed my, and the other dude was like, Holmes, you can't be around here, Holmes. I'm like, I will not.
So you can't.
I will not. Yo, funniest thing about all of this. Well, let's first be happy that Wallo made it out the situation. 2 is that a Mexican dude in California gangbanging in a wheelchair is watching Wallo's videos in the morning. I'm telling you, this dude is very motivational. I love his story, bro. I love his story. Other than the time he had to do, but he turned that to positive. If you don't know much about Wallo or his story, definitely go look that up. Firing brother. Love his movement and happy for his success. But this is hilarious. In a situation like this, you gotta be careful where you're going out over there. Careful what you're doing in random neighborhoods you don't know. Don't just go by, oh, it's pretty on this block. Oh, it's beautiful. No, you be seeing the craziest shit. That was like me in Florida when I was trying to buy houses. I went to a town called Lauderhill. I'm like, word, this is nice. This is not that bad. This is cool. Word. So I'm doing research. It's like top 10 towns to be out of. Don't ever visit. Lauderhill, number 5. I'm like, what the? Then Swamp Stories makes a story about Lauderhill. I called the realtor. I said, brother, don't you ever in your life bring me back over there. Ever in your life. Swamp Stories just made a video. If you don't know Swamp Stories, go check that YouTube channel out too. But what we learned from this is please be careful in new surroundings. Please be careful in places you're not familiar with, or people you're familiar with, or culture you might be familiar with. Wallo thought it was prettier than Philly out there. The shit about the East Coast is you kind of know when you in the hood. That's the shit that kind of confuses out here. Is why I understand being from the East Coast. You go to Cali, shit is beautiful. Like, oh word, our hood don't look like this. Our hood look hood. Like, you go to a hood in Philly, you know you in the hood. You go to a hood in New York, you know you in the hood. You go to a hood in Massachusetts, Rhode Island, you know you in the hood. Shit go from beautiful sailboats and seafood and clam chowder to house peeled off, all on top of each other, random colors, custies outside. There's a lot going on. That's all I'm saying is you know you in the hood. Out here, you be getting confused, bro. Like, you be getting tricked until you move in. They're like, oh, got me. Just make sure before you ever put yourself in any situation like this in a new town, trying to vlog, trying to do some lit shit, be familiar with where you're going, or to go do some research before you go on the area you're gonna visit. Make sure you like the video, comment down below if you ever been in any close situation like this or ever heard of anything like this. I was gonna say I hope you survive, but you commenting, so I know you here. I know you here, so now I want to hear the story. Now I need to hear the gossip because you made it. Now I need to hear the gossip, but you might have heard somebody else's gossip, and I need to hear that gossip. Share it down below. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. We're on the road to 10,000 subs.